everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new series just dropped on Netflix. It's called Akane Banashi, and this series is adapted based on this very popular manga in Japan. And I see this show already had some fan base, and a lot of people really like reading this manga. So finally, this series has come to Netflix. So in this series, we see for a young age, Akane Osaki has always loved to watch her father Toro practice and perform rakugo, a form of traditional Japanese comedic storytelling. Rakugo performances are split into three ranks, with the highest shinichi only granted to very best performance after they pass very difficult promotion test. So when Toro takes the exam, Akane experienced that her father putting a stellar performance in front of the big crowd and judge, but the strict judgment still fails him and forces him to quit rakugo. Ever since that, we see in the show Akane has been she's been practicing rakugo herself. Now a senior in high school, she coincidentally lands a spot to perform in front of the crowd with the help from this Akasawa Toru performance teacher. She kind of really surprise everyone, and just the beginning of her, she build this, I guess, a world. She gets part of it, and this thing is called rakugo, I think, if I'm not wrong. So this is what the show centers around. Akane, she really looks after to dad, when she lands this, I guess, the apprenticeship with this teacher, the show starts with, we see she goes from there. So this is a very, I never heard of this anime. So before watching this, I was just like, whoa, this is, the story itself sounds really interesting. So this anime series does take the audience into this different world. It's called Rakugo, where this girl, she really looks up to her dad, and that basically later on quit this art perform because he need to pay the bill, so he really quits it. But she really believes in his her dad's performance, so she pursued that, and I guess in the process she gets into this apprenticeship. So I've not seen all the episode, I only have seen first few episodes, and based on that, what do I think about this show? I personally thought this show was really very funny. Every time I was just like laughing, but also the voice work from all the voice actor, they're really good. They're really good. And I was seeing this behind the scene documentary, and all the actors for this show, they were physically trained to talk like that, because this is a different type of performance these voice actors are giving. So I really, after seeing the behind the scene, I found them, their dedication for the show was wow. When you watch it, you really feel it, because the voice work is quite good. The animation, I feel like this is a different type of animation. It still feels like, the drawing is coming to a life, how people hand draw and coming to life. That kind of animation I felt like watching this. I did like her dad character. I felt like he was interesting. I feel like at some point later in the show, he will come back again. So I will say still this show for people who like this kind of comedic and the comedy storytelling, I will say, because it still often is very funny. There's other side character. I'll say the animation, not for all the characters are great, but the main characters, for them it was quite good. I felt like I personally thought the show, the way it looks, the color palette is really looks different from the other animation series on Netflix. That is what I was thinking when I was watching. Still, I found this show to be quite interesting. So where it going, and although she's still in high school, but she's doing a lot of action, and still is overall in a, I'm just interested to see her journey. Where will she go for now? I really like overall the show is quite good. I cannot wait to finish this and see how it will go. And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this series. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget other reviews on other show. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.